Okay, so we're back again with another episode of the Blaxk Sports Podcast. This is episode 8. We got a lot to talk about here. We're talking about
the beginning of the
scrimmages,
season,
man.
The restart.
So, from the time we're doing this, July 28th, they're basically going to start the actual season in 2 days?
Yeah.
So it's Thursday. And I think they got LeBron. The Lakers and the Clippers is going to be one of the games, man. That's going to be and I think the Pelicans play that day too.
Ooh.
So they're trying to where the NBA is trying
to get Zion Williamson to play at the beginning.
He's back too.
Yeah,
he's back. So
he's cleared.
Miraculously back right before the deadline.
So it looks like Thursday it's the Clippers against the Lakers at 6:00 p.m.
6 p.m. That's Pacific time or Eastern time?
Pacific time.
Pacific, yeah, because Eastern's over.
Ooh.
That's about to be. I'm about to be watching that.
How do you like the scrimmages so far?
So far, I actually, at first I like them. At first, it felt kind of weird just because one, there's no fans, so the sidelines of the court looked kind of weird to me. And the forced background noise was hella weird. I'm like, what is this? But after watching a few games, I'm like, this is hoop. It's still hoop, and I've seen a lot of things that surprise me, and I really like to see like Bol. It's about to be a monster.
People slept on him, and I hate it when they're so quick to
bro,
run away from a player because he's injury prone or he has injuries. Man, that man was balling in college, bro.
I get him.
This dude's a McDonald's All-American.
I get people's cautions for injured players, but damn, for him to fall that low, he was a top maybe 5.
He was a lottery pick, right?
Yeah, he was like a top 5 draft pick, I'd say.
And then he went down.
You would think he would go down to maybe 20.
No, he went all
the way down. He went to 40, bro. 44.
He went all the way down, bro.
That's wild. And you're literally seeing this man get 6 blocks. He's basically averaging 16. 60
the funny thing about it, he dropped 16 or 18 points the first game. And after the game, they
6
made him
blocks.
do a drug test.
They did, man. I'm like, he's because he's 7.
That's disrespectful.
He's 7'2".
Yeah,
athletic, can shoot,
got
handles. He's basically an all-around player. I seen him throw a couple dimes too. He's mobile. His dad wasn't that mobile. His dad could shoot a little bit, but his dad was not that mobile.
Were you surprised when the Nuggets came out with that starting 5 the first game?
I was. Well, I was until I remembered they don't have any bodies like that. There's so many people that are. There's people that are hurt. Some people were in quarantine, I think.
Yeah, that's the only downside of the restart. For me, I'm just glad to have it back. It's definitely different because you can tell there's no fans and they're trying so hard to make there be, like you said, it feels forced.
It does, yeah.
But man, I don't know if you've been following the vlogs that
JaVale McGee.
Yeah. And I think that the rookie on the Sixers, man, I'm blanking out. I'm forgetting his name, but just seeing what they're going through.
Yeah.
At
it's
Orlando,
apparent, bro.
It's damn, that's crazy.
It's still 0 reported cases though.
0 reported cases.
So that's a good sign.
So what do you think it means when they're these certain players have to go back for family reasons? Do you think they really have to go back?
See, this is the thing. I think I want to believe it. I feel like the Zion case
may have been a family
matter. But if we start to see this, and that was your theory, because I remember you texted me about the theory you had, and I felt that way too a little bit. I feel like if we keep seeing this for the next 2-3 months, I'm gonna start to have an eyebrow raised hey.
Yeah, because the Clippers are hurt right now. They got Patrick Beverly that went back.
Listen, you gonna have to change your
Montrezl hair.
You have to change your pick, man.
Did I choose the Clippers?
I thought you did.
I'm still going with the Clippers, even though I'm a huge Lakers fan. I'm still going with the Clippers, even though Kawhi
looking trash right now, bro. He's rusty. No, don't be nice, bro.
He's looking rusty.
This man shooting 23%.
Don't disrespect this finals.
I'm not
reigning finals MVP.
I know. I'm just saying.
Reigning.
I'm not disrespecting him, but it's just the fact right now. right now. Maybe he's rusting this.
It's
it don't really even count right now.
It's rust, bro.
Now, if it's the game, if he's still doing this July 30th, then, you know, people might begin
July 30th, he has to get back in the rhythm. You know they're already making the playoffs.
I had a feeling.
The first round is going to...
How do you think this is going to affect him, though? Because, you know, he'd be low managing and stuff. So, you know, this might be...
I mean... Like I said, it's the first game back. I think this rest is going to help him. Like, okay. He got time to, like, you know, rest some, like, old wounds, like, that he needs to heal from,
some
like,
cybernetic
last season's playoff, man, taking his team to the finals.
The thing about Kawhi is, thank you. The thing about Kawhi is that, is that with him, the best ability is availability. Ooh. So I think that as good as we all know he is, which is, you know, obviously the Finals MVP, if he wins with the Clippers, he's gonna be the first player to win a championship in 3 different franchises.
It's either him or LeBron.
It's either gonna be him or LeBron. But I mean, I think that his health has just always been so questionable.
Kawhi?
Yes. It's just been questionable. And it's weird because we've never really seen... Well, let me not say that because we've seen players that good. We've seen players that good that are, you know, injury prone. But I just feel like with Kawhi, everybody is still... I still think with all that he's accomplished, people are still a little quick to kind of throw him into the LeBron category of him being the best player in the world and stuff like that. Like, I just don't... I don't know. It just seems a little too, not soon for me, but
he's going to be ready.
I hope so, because I'm trying to see good basketball. I'm not trying to see somebody be hurt, and, you know, I want to see everybody healthy. But
me too.
With, you know, that's definitely something that may change the landscape. But we're looking at all these, the team, the standings, and... The 8th seed is still looking a little. You think? I
think the 8th seed is pretty set on the East, right?
On the East is pretty set.
Like the Magic.
Yeah, I was talking about the West though.
The West,
the East, damn near to me. You already know.
I think I'm still staying. Did I choose? What team did I choose to win the 8th? Like a couple episodes back.
I think
I said the Pelicans. Huh? But now that I'm like watching the games.
JJ Redick don't want his streak to end.
I can't
it's
doubt
tough.
The Trailblazers and my boy Damian Lillard. You know,
so it's between. So let's see. It's between
take the 8th.
The Trailblazers,
the
Memphis Grizzlies, right?
Yeah, and that's the Pelicans.
Fight. Honestly, right now,
and John Morant's over here teasing people.
He's still talking. I still think I like him.
Over here
I like him, but he
bouncy.
Yeah, but he be scaring me with his lanes though. He be scaring me with his lanes. Like, he need to fix that. Because I seen one dunk that he had, and I was like, yo, his knee went like inward, and he was stumbling. I said, yo, hey now.
Hey.
That's how you get an ACL injury. Listen, folks, I'm making these. So I'm on
him. Please, no negativity.
Yeah, of course not. Of course, you know me. We want the best for everybody. No injuries. Best basketball possible.
Who do you have for the
winning that? Man, that's about to be tough. Who I have winning just because of experience, the Trailblazers. But who I want to win,
the Pelicans.
I'd say the Pelicans. I'm trying to see that matchup with them and LeBron.
Woo!
That's what I'm trying to see. Even
bro, I was listening
John Morant too. That would be I feel like that would be.
No.
I would like to see him just because he'd be talking shit, but I know LeBron would wax him. Like with him and with the New Orleans Pelicans, I feel like they can get a game off of Lakers.
Bro, the Pelicans can challenge the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying.
No, not the Pelicans. The Blazers can challenge the Lakers.
But we've seen
who's going to guard Damian.
But the thing
who's going to guard Damian?
Okay, but
who's in our guard?
I know, but I'm saying that
Damian?
LeBron. LeBron.
They can't do it all. That boy LeBron.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll be saying that, and he be proving me wrong. And listen, with my Warriors going against him all those years, even I can say that he can do it all if he chooses to. You know, because LeBron got another gear. He damn near be fooling people because he doesn't do it all the time now. So people sometimes question if he still has it, but then he just brings it up in playoffs. And then, because he hasn't been in the playoffs. We haven't seen him for like a year in the playoffs, right? Because last year he got hurt.
But before that, 8 back-to-back?
Bro, back-to-back to the championships. And I think 2018 may have been one of the best playoff runs I've ever seen by anybody. Before he got waxed by us, obviously. But, like, before that,
a legend,
bro, LeBron was doing some Jordan shit, man. I was, woo! But I think, I think I'll have the Trailblazers winning that just because of experience. I would like to see an upset in that, honestly, because I as much as I love Dame, I want to see these new guys. I think somebody said something to where, hey, if Zion, we may never get a Zion-LeBron matchup in the playoffs again. We're probably going to get a Dame, we're going to get that more often than not. So we would want to see the Pelicans in that. Because I feel like the Pelicans, after this year, because remember, Zion wasn't even playing like that.
Ooh.
They could probably have been like a 6 seed if Zion was really
even higher.
Even higher, honestly.
Because they work well.
They work well, bro.
And I hope they keep that core.
I think they will.
Because I love that core. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, the people they have coming off the bench, and they have a veteran in JJ Redick. Bro.
Yeah, JJ Redick going to straighten them out.
They fit so perfectly, man. I hope they can keep that team together. I think they will. I hope there's no ego involved where they're
that's the problem.
I hope not.
I think that the Nuggets, they're already
seeded.
No, they are, but I think that they may be the next team that makes noise, like the next quote-unquote super team.
Because you're obsessed with the center. That's why.
Because of Bo, man.
I don't know, yeah, and Michael Porter's Jr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They got a squad. Jamal Murray, Gary Harris.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about Jokic, bro? Look at that. That's a
Will Barton.
That's an army right there, man.
Who's your coach?
Mike. What's his name? Mike. No.
Is he a good? No.
He's a good coach. No, he's a really good coach. They fuck with him. Damn, the face is in my. Let me look it up real quick. I should know this, man. Forgive us, y'all, man. It's been a long day.
But nah. Don't forget about the Kings, too. The Kings are up there, you remember?
The Kings. I hope my brother on the Kings, bro.
What? Come on. They got a sleeper in De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, but it's not him that I'm saying that.
It's Luke Walton?
It's the fucking organization, bro.
I thought you were going to say Luke. I thought you were going to
him
agree
too.
with me, man. Everywhere Luke
him
goes,
Him too, but the organization.
Everywhere he goes, he messes up young talent.
The organization.
I know y'all think. How does he have
Mike
Buddy
Malone?
Hills
Mike
coming
Malone.
off
I knew his name
bench?
was Mike Malone.
Okay.
Yeah,
Buddy Hield's coming off the bench, bro.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. Like, bro, that's your put him with freaking De'Aaron Fox as a backcourt right there.
Oh no.
What's wrong with you, man?
I think people are hiring him because of his name.
Speaking of the 8th seeds, I don't think people really are even thinking of them like that.
So why did they bring him in?
Devin Booker and the Suns. What is this man? We need to free this man.
I can't believe I forgot about the Suns.
We need to free this man. Exactly, we forgot. You see how forgettable that is, bro?
Wow.
Devin Booker to me, bro, right now.
Is he elite?
Yes. I will say that. And I know that I go against this.
Is Siakam elite?
It goes against, listen.
Is Siakam elite?
Devin Booker different. Okay, Devin Booker's different, bro. When I look at that dude, I see like a kid that is, he's been in the league for what?
3 years.
3 years. It looked like he'd been in the league for like 10. His skill set is so ahead of his time that literally the only thing that is holding him back is just the team he's on. There's nothing about his game. He's proven to me. I remember I would always get on him like, I don't think he can be them as a playmaker. He was a playmaker this year. So I'm like, well, okay, at this point, he's not. The dude dropped 70, bro. Okay. I can see him being one of those 50, 40, 90 dudes. I think in the 3-point contest, he was like...
I'm a Devin Booker fan. I've been following him since college. So.
I think that last one in Charlotte, when it was Steph and Clay won it, I think Devin Booker was like 3rd. So he was right behind him. He got out the round, like, I think after them or before them. So that dude is nice, bro. I'm telling people, that one is a usually I'm like, oh well, they haven't won anything like that. They haven't won anything, so I can't say they're elite. With him, I'll make an exception just because his skill set is so. I think he's been on an NBA team already. I believe.
Who?
Devin Booker. I believe he hasn't.
He was drafted to the Suns.
Yeah. Man. He should. He has a skill set. He has a skill set for it. But I think that.
Dude, I knew he was raw since college, bro.
Where do you think?
Off the bench.
Yeah.
At Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah. Bro,
he was coming off the bench in Kentucky, and wasn't he a lottery pick?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something, bro.
Bro, I think that. Yeah. Well,
he ain't no Marvin Williams.
No. Yeah,
Marvin Williams came off the bench at North Carolina, and he was a lottery pick. But Devin Booker is different.
I think that for him, though, what do you think his best options? What do you think they should be? Like, should he just stay?
He should stay. They got Monty Williams as the coach. I was gonna say, should he stay and wait for them to build around him, or should he go somewhere that's? He should stay and wait for them to build around him, which I think they're already doing. They traded for Kelly Oubre. They drafted.
They did really good this year.
DeAndre Ayton, and all they need is a point guard. I know they have Ricky Rubio, but all they need is a point guard.
Ricky Rubio's not.
They had the chance to get D'Angelo Russell. Mm-hmm. The only thing that scares me is I hope Devin Booker does not leave to go to the Minnesota Timberwolves. He's cool with D'Angelo Russell
and at all. There will be no defense on that team. Well, I mean, Devin Booker. I feel like he could play a little bit of defense. He's solid. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he'll be like a
who plays defense nowadays? This is the NBA, bro. They like high octane offense. They like scoring.
You know, defense is still.
Bro, I love defense, but I'm saying nowadays no one plays defense in the NBA.
But you know, defense will still separate you in this league.
Mm-hmm.
So why not play?
Tell that to the NBA players that don't.
It expends too much energy. I mean, it probably does, but so why is De'Aaron Fox so slept on?
Dude, I don't know. He plays for the Kings.
Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, is he slept on though? Like, is he? He's good, but is he as good as advertised?
Bro,
I'm just asking a question. I'm not disagreeing.
Have you seen his numbers? His numbers alone speak for itself.
But do you think it's because he's on that team that he has those numbers, or do you think he actually will be capable of doing that in any situation?
I'm gonna say the Lakers fucked up not drafting him.
The Lakers fucked up not drafting a lot of people. The Lakers could have had fucking Jason Tatum, bro.
But if the Lakers just had De'Aaron Fox, if they drafted De'Aaron Fox. If they drafted a point guard, I'm not hating on my boy Lonzo. I'm a huge fan. No, but
why do y'all always say that? Y'all know you would have been a better situation if you didn't draft him.
Is better.
You know, y'all.
I think he was the best one to come out of that draft.
Bro, he waxed him. He waxed him at that game in
Final Four
in the college. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
We made a mistake.
Y'all Laker fans, man. Like, y'all trying to be so. You know damn well drafting Lonzo Ball.
Bro, because look.
Was not the best move.
This season, he's averaging 20.4 points and 6.1 assists. And last year, it's like almost identical 17.3 points. Okay. So, he's been putting up buckets for the last 2 seasons. Those are solid numbers, bro.
I'd say those are solid
17 and 6.
He
just plays for the Kings, bro.
They fucked everybody.
He just plays for the Kings, man.
How do these? Okay, what I don't get is,
I feel so bad he plays for the Kings.
Yeah. How do you do? Like, I feel like even these players that are getting paid millions and millions of dollars have to feel some type of way about just being in a situation.
Would feel some type of way. Because there's certain coaches you're like, why? Mm-hmm. Why bring them back if you've seen what he's done.
What did Boogie say? He had like 4 or 5 coaches in the span of the time that he was there.
Bro, there's just these coaches, bro. Like, same with Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, so what do you think about that?
Bringing him back?
Yeah, so because I know people were talking about they were getting. I saw this.
A new coach a chance.
Who was it? It was a player on Twitter. He was going off. I think it was Dave. No, it wasn't David West. Who was it? It was a player, I forget his name, but he was basically going off on the fact that, I think it might have been David West, but he was basically going off on the fact that there's a bunch of other coaches that don't get their shine, and they barely, like, they damn near didn't even fuck up and lost. And you see a bunch of black coaches, I should say. You see a bunch of coaches that are continuously losing. Yes, Mark Jackson.
Come on, bro.
Continuously losing and not really making any headway with their team, but they're getting jobs out the gate.
Tom Thibodeau.
You know?
Luke Walton.
Like how's Luke Walton getting the job when he ain't doing shit?
Come on, man.
Mark Jackson,
he
bro.
Had this same, like,
you know, he a nice dude, bro. He not gonna,
Luke Walton damn near has the same type of team he had with the Kings that he had with the Lakers, bro. A young group of core that's ready to go out there and just, you know, just put up buckets. He's just not a good coach.
I feel like
not a good coach, bro.
He was better as like an assistant coach, or like I feel like he could be in that realm, just not the head guy.
The Warriors made him look good. Luke Walton didn't make the Warriors look.
So when we had that 24-0 run, that was just because they had freaking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond, and that juggernaut offense, bro. That was already instilled in them. Like, you seen the game where they damn near coach themselves? Like, they don't need Luke Walton, bro.
Bro, I just think I don't know. I don't even know like how to like why they continue to choose repeat offenders. That's what I'm gonna call them, bro.
Man,
they go to one team, they make it look, they don't do shit, and then they go to a new team, and it's just like, is the team gonna get any better?
It's agenda, and it coaching. And that's always been it's always been kind of like the dilemma. You see something bad happen to a team or something go wrong in the situation, the coach is always the first person.
Yeah.
You know? And Luther's, okay, I guess they're going to make sense. It's not fair, but it makes sense that they go after the coach first before the player.
Bro, there's a lot of good black coaches out there. Give them a chance. That's
right.
What I'm trying to say.
Exactly. But at the same time, my whole thing is like, you should only have your job if you're good at it. You know, you shouldn't... Right? Just logically, like, you shouldn't be able to keep your job and you're not making headway, and a person that has low-key a better resume than you and has actually made more headway than you but doesn't have a job, they should have your job.
That Jackson developed Curry and Klay.
And Steve Kerr, now he took that and they won more.
That resume alone is just like, oh wow.
That's what I'm saying. So
you think coached them when they were.
You think he couldn't be on the Knicks, bro, and couldn't do shit there?
Man, especially if the Knicks draft LaMelo Ball.
I want them to
draft with RJ Barrett. I think come on, man.
Yeah. LaMelo needs
another horrible coach to this
LaMelo,
team
bro. I want him to
with young kids.
Yes, I want him to end up in a place that it's his team off the gate. I don't want him to be like a backup point. I do not want to see him limited in his role. At least not,
limited on the court.
On the court, but he's too much. He's not a type of
player. Let him beat him, bro.
Tom Thibodeau would be coaching him. We already put that, bro. Tom Thibodeau would be coaching him, bro.
You would see Lavar ball up every game. No, we need to get this coach out of here.
Bro, I love how we didn't even see him
at the
like
Apple.
That. Now he back. That was crazy. Lavar in New York.
Them boys probably smiling. I'm back. With another child.
That Mango.
That Mango number 1. Oh, he going to New York.
Ooh. Oh, he going to New York. He gonna drop 50 on the first game. He gonna drop 50, bro. You remember Dragon Ball Z?
Oh my!
Yeah.
You're right. He was just like you, bro. But no disrespect.
Shit, you like LeVar? I fucking love LeVar, bro. That man is
comedy. 2 kids in the NBA, 2 lottery pick. Kids
listen, as much as you can hate on LeVar, damn near everything he said. Well, I mean, he said some bullshit things just for fun, maybe for TV, but pretty much everything he said, LeBron was gonna come to LA, and that was before they even had a team that would attract LeBron there. He said all that, and he said, Lonzo was going to get drafted by the Lakers.
Right?
Got him there.
Not only that, he like
literally manifested all that shit.
Not that too, and like he made players aware that they're a brand and they can make money for themselves.
He did do that. Actually,
like people really. And he was empowering ownership into like, bro.
I mean,
his son got a shoe.
Yeah,
his other son got a shoe.
Like, I mean, the fact that I don't really want to say he was the guy who did it, but was the G League really popping like that? Like the way they have what's it called? College players going to the G League now. Was it really popping like that before Lavar really tried to have his own league and shit?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm not saying there's a direct correlation, but it's just something I'm kind of noticing. I don't think it was that much of I mean, the G League was still there, obviously.
The G League was still there, but there were players that were opting out.
Now it's like popular.
Yeah.
The G League was kind of like I don't want to go there, you know.
Because now the G League got money.
Yeah, now I got money, but I feel like Lavar was a big, I don't want to say he's the only reason why, but I feel like he was a big influence.
He was huge, bro.
Yeah, like what you said, players know their work because they're the cogs. Like, I said, not just the cogs.
Come on, now college players can make money off their likeness.
Yeah, which is why that whole thing we were talking about the last episode with the HBCU thing, it's nice, but it's like, it's damn near too late because now players ain't even going to want to be in college for that. I could go to the G League and get what,
500,000?
500,000, which is fucking doctor money. Give me 500,000 right now.
500,000 at 18, 19 years old.
I would love that. At any age, honestly, 500,000.
Give me 2 years.
I don't even need the million. Just give me 500,000 a year. Oh, I'll be set.
At 18, 19, bro.
Hey, but you and this Giannis hype, bro. Apparently, you got enlightened, and you think Giannis. Now you think Giannis is like a savior.
No, I always thought he was raw. Mm-hmm. I was watching some highlights and then watching his development from when he came into the NBA until now. Yeah, I'm like, bro,
he looked like the random Africans that we see, the uncles that
goes to that figures out weightlifting.
Yes, that just figured it out.
Takes it serious.
Unlocked his genes, his West African genes.
This man came in ripped. I'm like,
boy,
this dude is big, but no.
All his brothers is young like that too.
Do you think all his brothers are good like that?
No.
Or do you think they're in the NBA because of him? Ooh,
that's a good question. I didn't want to talk about that yet, but that's a good question. I mean, I said I don't think I've seen enough of them to make that claim, but I do think Giannis being their brother
has helped.
As a big factor into the reason why they're in the NBA. I'm not saying that that's the only factor, but I think it's a big factor.
Yeah, because I think he has an older brother that plays with him in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
I always thought he was the oldest. I always thought Giannis was the oldest. He's the oldest, bro.
He's all right.
I heard he's bouncy.
Yeah, he's all right.
But what is he? A power forward, small forward?
I think he's I would say power forward, right?
Power forward?
I don't think so. He probably could play both.
And then they got another one that plays for the Lakers.
Right.
And then they got another one in college. That's going to college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even... He has like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Shout out to that mother, bro.
Yeah. Who was their dad? Like, their dad, I don't think were they parents that athletic like that?
Mm-hmm.
They're all freaking... I mean, Nigerians be tall, though. So...
Right? Don't forget that.
But Nigerians, though...
He's Greek. They over here telling him Greek. No, he's Nigerian, bro. Take that out.
Giannis, as soon as I heard Antetokounmpo, I said, that's a Nigerian. Any of those Odulami...
Bro, have you seen his little... I think it's like 5 or 10 minutes on Bleacher Report about his upbringing?
I did.
Man.
Yeah. No, Giannis has gone through some shit.
Man. And then for his country to now claim him...
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I would have been like, nah, bro.
Yeah, just because that's how.
I'm Nigerian.
That's some shit, man. I mean, Giannis to me, like, that's why I said, even though I'm not necessarily, I think that he needs to win a little more for him to, I mean, then again, he has one, actually. I can't even say that because he has an MVP. He's been on 60-win teams. I think all he just needs to have now is really like finals experience and stuff like that. But if he I just think that he needs to. His time is coming for him to prove himself. I think
But he's been in the league for a minute.
Yes. He needs to be. I don't think he's even been to the finals yet. He needs some finals berth runs.
Has he been past the? Oh yeah, he has.
The second round.
He's been to the Eastern Conference Finals.
In the Eastern Conference, but he lost. I think that's the highest. Yeah.
No.
Or is it second? No, I think maybe second round.
Because wasn't it the Sixers that were in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Raptors?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
second round. So that's why with Giannis, all the skill, all the acclaim, and everything has been is I guess authenticated, but I still feel like he needs to win a little more before we start elevating him like we are. Even though he does deserve, I think skill wise, because we gotta normalize actually giving people praise due to what they win off of just versus their skill set of what we think they can do and their trajectory. Like at some point he has to actually do it, you know?
True.
So that's the only thing I have to say about Giannis. But I think that wherever, because I think this is his last year, right? For
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Ooh, he's about to be a
free agent.
Free agent
That was another topic, yeah. So what do you think? And we were talking about this a little bit.
Splurge.
Off camera. Yeah, this is going to be the next one. This is going to be one of those KD, LeBron type big, trades.
Ooh. Man.
I don't think he's staying.
You don't think he's staying?
I don't think he's staying.
Where else could he?
Man, that's
where else could he go?
That's the big question, right? That's the big question. People are saying Warriors. I mean,
who does he know in the Warriors like that he's cool with?
He's cool as that.
Are they really that cool?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? They just be saying something. Media be saying things sometimes. Are you sure they're cool?
I think they're cool. But I would say if he is, I think that I don't necessarily want Giannis on the Warriors because I still want to be Steph and Clay's team. Because I want them to be more parity. Bruh? I want them to be more parity in the league. But if he was to come to the Warriors, he would fit way better to me than KD did.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
But KD was a better player.
KD was a better player, but I think Giannis, his style of player would fit their scheme better.
Now that I think about it, I don't think about him leaving. I think they just need to get someone.
You think Giannis is
someone a little bit better?
I'm going to be loyal.
Yeah. Be loyal, and then they just need one more elite person.
I mean, Milwaukee hasn't necessarily fucked him up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the players around him are not. They're not.
Because no one wants to come to Milwaukee, bro. It's a small market.
People keep on saying, "Oh, no one wants to come to Milwaukee." These NBA players,
bro,
half of them live in LA. so like, I don't want to live in Milwaukee. They'll live in Milwaukee just for the season.
That's a factor though. Like where the place is, they'll say like it might not be the only, driving thing, but that's a factor in them.
If I was an NBA player, an elite NBA player, and Milwaukee gave me an offer compared to all these other teams.
But can they do that?
Huh?
Can they do that?
What do you mean?
Not for Giannis, but I'm talking about for another player for him to play with.
To get an elite person, I'm sure they have like cap space.
Enough? Okay.
Or they may have to get rid of what? Eric Bledsoe. Okay. Who else? Like, I don't think Eric Bledsoe is a point guard that's going to take.
Is Lopez still on the team?
Yeah, they have both the Lopez brothers. I don't even think Chris Paul will like help. I don't know, honestly. I don't know. You think Chris Paul can elevate them to go to the NBA Finals?
I don't want Chris Paul moving around like that,
it'll
man.
It'll be easier for Chris Paul.
Let Chris Paul journeyman now, man. This man Chris Paul was before Curry came.
The who? Bradley Beal?
Huh.
I don't think Bradley Beal.
I don't think
they need a point guard.
I think Bradley Beal play point.
Bradley Beal and
would he want to though?
And Middleton, guard. I don't know why did they get rid of Brogdon. They should have kept Brogdon.
I don't know what they did that for. He was a solid guy. He was 50, 40, 90 too.
Yeah,
hella random like that. But you got it.
Or crazy idea. They could pick up Victor Oladipo. He's about to be a free agent and see if that works.
But see, okay, what if they don't do that though? Then why is Giannis staying? Why would he stay?
Then he would go. But
that's what I'm saying. But one whole thing is that he's been there for hella long. So what's gonna make him think that this is a year where they're gonna fix it or they're gonna bring somebody? That's why I feel like he would leave, because I don't think that players who have been in a place for it's gonna be like 7 years now?
Yeah.
So
he's been in there for
what's gonna make him think
change, maybe. Yeah, you're right.
Unless he has like a 1 year deal or something like that, but I don't really see him doing that. I feel like he's too much of a superstar. He has too much cachet to want just that. So I just don't see what strategically, unless they make it really far in this year's playoffs, like they go to the finals,
which they have a chance.
That's the only way I can think of them.
This is their best chance.
This is their best chance to get to the finals, making everything fucked up. So you never know. You might catch someone slipping, but
this is his best chance to win it all. Too.
But I think if it's like last year and he loses in like the second round or some shit, he's out. He's gone. I think he's gone. I think it's like an 80% chance.
I mean, if he loses, there comes a point when you're with the company.
Yeah, you can be, bro.
There comes a point where your loyalty is just.
And they don't even have to be like they're treating me bad. Yeah. It's just I want more.
Yeah,
you know, because if you look at Milwaukee, like you can't really. They haven't. I don't necessarily think they've done anything bad, shady. They just haven't been winning. You know, because small market.
You think they'll burn his jerseys? No, I don't
freaking know, man. NBA fans be weird, bro.
I'll be so fucked up.
After I seen KD get hurt, tears Achilles, and they laughed, I said, bro, these motherfuckers can do anything. I was watching my TV with my mouth wide open, like, I can't believe I'm hearing this.
I low-key cried because I'm like,
bro, man, this man got hurt.
He came in and was busting for a little bit. And he did that one
that could be a career-ending injury. And y'all laughing. Even the team, the Toronto team had to be like, hey, yo, what y'all doing?
No, he'll be back.
That's gonna be crazy, man.
He'll be back.
You over here talking about all NBA.
Bro,
what do you think your first team All NBA is?
My first team, I'll give you. I did a lot of work. Can I give you round first though? I did a lot of work. I did first.
This
second,
man has first, third. Second. I thought we were only doing first.
You can go first. Go ahead.
He told me we were only doing one.
Bro, you have to do first, second, and third.
So we over here. We have 2 point guards.
2 point guards, 2 forwards, and a center.
Okay. So for my center. You already know.
Yeah, you going with Jokic.
Nikola Jokic. The Serbian. My guy. He about to damn near, he lost, how many pounds? 40 pounds?
He lost weight.
Looking like a point center out there.
He lost weight.
LeBron James. I'm going to have to throw LeBron James, obviously. We already know, how great he is. To me, he's still the greatest player on the planet.
He is.
Even at 35 years old. I think for another forward, I'm going to put Giannis in. He is the pretty much what everyone is going to think is the MVP for this year. Even though I think
between him and LeBron.
It's damn near between those two.
I think LeBron should get it.
I think he should get it, but they're going to give it to Giannis just because I don't even know why they would do it. I think they're going to give it to Giannis.
I don't know why either.
I'm going to say Dame as a guard because Dame, people don't realize Dame, me and Lillard, man, what he was doing before this thing happened. I don't remember. I think he had like 2 50-point games in like succession damn near.
He came back. He
was doing some
shit. In the playoffs, he was killing. He was like, "Oh, I'm not done. I'm gonna come back at the beginning of the season."
Dame is mad, bro, because people know, like, hey,
people sleep on him, bro.
And then I guess we're gonna count guard. So I put James Harden in it. Another, I see him being one of those dudes that's gonna have like 5, 6 scoring titles. Damn near already gonna get this scoring title this year because he's like leading the league in scoring by like 1,000.
I'm impressed.
You know?
I'm impressed with your first team. I had to
go. He said I needed to make a list. Like I don't know this off the top of my head.
I went on, I made my first team before I looked around. Mm-hmm. I got one. Look, let me pull up this one guy's first team. Right. Because your first team is almost similar to mine.
Oh, is it really? I swear
almost
I don't even know.
Mine. Yeah. Almost similar to mine.
I never even.
But then when I looked up, when I pulled up these guys, I'm like, bro, what? That's when I was like, bro. People go off. I think people base first teams off of personality.
Is it like a journalist or something?
Bro, it was a journalist.
Say no more.
Bro.
ESPN or
I think ESPN.
Man.
I think ESPN. Hold on, let me pull him up real quick.
I feel like I don't know if I said this before, but I feel like there should be some kind of requirement for these journalists to have played some kind of sport,
right? Like high school,
at some level,
something, bro.
Like high school and up.
Okay, so let me go with mine first, and then I'll find this reporters. So my first team, I have for guards, I had Damian Lillard and James Harden.
All right.
For forwards, I have LeBron, Giannis, and Anthony Davis.
You put AD in
I put AD for my.
AD be weird because I don't look at him as a center.
I mean, you're gonna have to put him there. He's a forward.
Yeah, he's a
forward, and I think he's first team. My second team, I got Luka.
Luka Doncic.
CP3.
Thank you. I'm glad you did that.
Come on,
I'm
bro.
glad because no people. Hey,
I looked at Oklahoma City Thunder's record. I'm like, okay. And
that Shea Gilchrist doing other work. What are you talking about? People be stupid sometimes.
For forwards, I got Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
Jason Tatum. And then it's either or for this. I have Jokic or Embiid. So it can flop. And then third team I have Russell Westbrook.
That's good.
Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler. I think Domantas Sabonis.
You're not gonna put Bam in that?
Nah, I was deciding between Bam. Between Bam and Sabonis, but Sabonis. The Pacers have a better record. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to go with Sabonis. And then, like I said, it's either Jokic or Embiid for center.
And that was your third team.
That was my third team.
You had them niggas a third? Jokic and Embiid?
One of them is the third or second. I couldn't decide.
Oh,
I couldn't decide.
Okay. I still think that's kind of low, man.
Bro, to make all team.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's good, but I feel like
what?
Well, okay. Yeah, it's still good.
What do you have for second?
Second,
off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head, I would say I'll put Joel Embiid
for second.
Okay. I can throw Ben Simmons in there. I'll throw Jason Tatum in there.
I couldn't give it to Ben Simmons. Why did you go with Ben Simmons this year?
Ben Simmons, he's still he didn't do for me. He dropped off a little bit. Well, it wasn't really a drop off. It was just more of a kind of stagnant. He didn't really improve. Yeah. But I still feel like he was still good enough, even without improving, to make an all NBA team. I'll throw Russell Westbrook in it.
Of course, bro.
And then
for second,
yes, I'll put him in there for second because Russell Westbrook, he impressed me a little bit with his when they basically changed the way he played for the Rockets.
Yeah, bro, he's been killing.
Yeah, just let him drive to the basket, not shoot.
I think this is their best chance. This is the best chance for the Rockets to get one
every year, bro.
To get at least one, bro.
And then let's see here. I put Chris Paul in there because Chris Paul, to me, man, I've been telling people this. I still think today, right now, he's a top 5 point guard still. Top 5 still, and people were looking at me stupid. Like I had a poll.
Think he's killing.
We damn near should make a poll for the next episode.
I'm down.
If he's a top 5 point guard,
I'm down.
Because I feel like I did that and I heard some nonsense, but
I'm down.
I'll say that's my second.
Here we go. Finally found it.
Who was the guy?
Finally found it. So look, You've seen him on TV before. I
don't want to say his name? Yeah.
No, I will. I don't care.
Okay.
2020 NBA awards ballot, Zach Lowe.
Oh, fuck.
You know him, right?
Yeah, I know
Zach Lowe's pick for all NBA, all defensive, and all rookie. We didn't do all rookie or all defensive. We're talking about all NBA.
Yeah.
And ours was pretty similar.
Right.
This dude, all NBA first team.
Okay.
I don't even know, like...
I got it ready, bro.
For guards.
You not drink this so I don't spit it out.
LeBron James.
Okay, that's...
James Harden.
Okay.
For forwards, Giannis, Kawhi, Anthony Davis.
That's respectable.
Second team, Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, Luka, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Second team.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, Nikola Jokic. And his third team threw me completely off.
I mean, that's okay.
He had Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum, Pascal Siakam, Chris Middleton, and Rudy Gobert.
Okay, take Rudy Gobert the fuck out of that.
Would you put Chris Middleton in? You would keep him in there?
That's not that bad. I wouldn't, but it's not like...
Over Bradley Beal?
But he's probably
this man dropped 50 points.
He's
back
probably
to back
like
games,
okay. I think
bro.
what you're talking about. He's
and
probably
the Wizards are in the playoffs because of him.
He's looking more at the records and the teams, like the success of them.
All NBA is the best.
But I can tell. I'm just saying based on
the players that were killing this year. We're not looking at records. We're talking about player. I mean,
no, you can be
specifically
an ass team and still make a.
Specifically, I mean, we're looking at records.
Didn't Kobe make a All-NBA team in 2006?
Man,
even though the team was trash, like they barely made it to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you can still make
second
it
or third. I don't think he made first though.
But he made a team though. So I mean, you can definitely.
But this man had Pascal. I don't know. Pascal's solid, but I want to put him.
That's what I'm telling people. He's
third
not
team.
For me, like what has he? I mean, okay.
For forward,
let me not say what has he done because he does have a championship and he did go off, but I still think it's like, bro, okay, he hasn't done. Like let's pump the brakes a little bit. He didn't even win Finals MVP, bro. I don't think he's. People are trying to say he's better than Jason Tatum. People are trying to say that he's Now he's going to be nice. Like don't get me wrong. It looks like his trajectory is going to be good, but. Yeah, I don't know. 13?
Really? Pascal.
The official one hasn't been released yet. It's just people's opinion.
No, that was Zach Lowe's. Okay. So as I was scrolling through, I found another person. Let me look it up real quick. Let me
Zach
find
Lowe,
that.
man.
Zach Lowe, bro. Zach Lowe. So I mean, I guess I was over exaggerating. You don't think it was that bad?
It's not. There's a few questionable ones, but it's not like, oh my god, I gotta leave the apartment. That was horrible. You know?
Man, I was like, what?
I think.
Okay. So this one, 2019-2020 All NBA first team, second, and third team.
Okay.
And this is on the latest Bulls Talk podcast, NBC Sports Chicago Bulls insider Casey Johnson, NBC Sports Chicago Bulls writer Rob, and Chicago Tribune Bulls reporter Jamal selected their preliminary 2019-2020 All-NBA team. Mm-hmm. So Casey Johnson has first team, Luka, James Harden.
Luka as a first team?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to give it to him.
I'm not mad at it, but
it's second year in the league.
Maybe second team, bro. Yeah,
come on,
yeah, first team.
To be first team?
I mean... He is wrong. Like he will be on a first team at some point.
You think he had a better season than Damian Lillard?
I mean,
because Damian Lillard's his first team.
It's
no
close.
matter what.
It's close though. I mean, Luka is. They are in the playoffs. He is damn near averaging like what, a 30-point triple double. I would say he is. I would say he is.
He's just 2 years into the league, bro.
But he's that nice. Luka's a different. Luka's like a exception though. The rules don't really apply to him. He's just.
I guess, man.
I wouldn't put him on first team yet, though.
So for his forwards, he had LeBron James,
Okay.
Giannis, and Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Second, Dame, Chris, CP3, Chris Paul, CP3,
Okay.
Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic.
Damn. Maybe a second.
Third team, he had Ben Simmons.
Okay.
I was shocked. I didn't even consider this guy, Donovan Mitchell, even though I think
What?
Donovan Mitchell was solid, but make third
do you
team,
think so?
to make the Donovan Mitchell's raw.
I'm gonna give you. You think he's raw?
Donovan Mitchell's raw.
I'm not gonna say
2-foot bounce ridiculous, bro. He got bounced.
I feel like he has to do more for me. I won't say he's overrated or underrated or nothing like that. I just feel like I need to see more from him. I need to see more. I haven't seen his sample size is too small.
This is only his second year in the league too.
It
So
is.
gotta,
Like, it's just like
forget.
people be wanting to find that next like guy so bad that they just be throwing. Oh, he's.
I think
I'm like, bro,
they've
what?
compared him to like Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what the calm down, bro?
I was like, what? Yeah,
I mean, he plays a little bit like him, but no.
Donovan Mitchell, bro. But like I said, he's raw though. He's raw. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum,
Jimmy,
Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, cool. Like, I don't know, man. I don't see what.
I don't even see him
really be that dope at defense like that either. I mean, I know he gets blocks,
He
but
blocks shots.
but
I agree.
there's so much more to defense than blocking shots. Like,
I agree.
I just don't really see. Like, you can't put that man on the perimeter. He gonna get his ass.
I mean, I want it like all defense. Cool. Second team, third team. Like, come on now. There's other centers. Joel Embiid, Anthony.
I just feel like as a defender,
Jokic.
you have to be more you have to
bro.
be able to defend like in so many different ways, other than just blocking. Like, if you get hella blocks, okay, but if you don't have like the
Man.
I don't know.
But that's enough with the all NBA teams.
Yeah.
In our next segment, dun, 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 play the GM.
Play the GM.
Start
bench cut. Okay.
Bench.
Who you got?
Cut.
Who you got today?
All right. I try to like compare these players based off of position
Okay.
and their game.
Okay.
So this first one, start bench cut. You got Kevin Garnett.
Ooh. Kelly G.
The big ticket.
Freaking Area 21.
Chris Webber. They took that show off
Man,
quick.
It was scary, bro.
And people sleep on this guy. I've always been a fan, especially since in 2004. Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, damn.
Detroit Pistons.
You can't ever give me an easy one, can you?
No, man. I had to do my research. I actually took this one off of Knuckleheads because they gave it to
This is actually kind of tough.
Montrezl Harrell.
So you said start bench cut, KG, Rasheed, Sheed, and Chris Webber. Man. All in their prime, right?
All in their prime.
Okay, because you know Chris Webber had them injuries. Let's see here. So I'm going to start. I got to start KG.
Of course.
I got to start KG. I mean, the man, big ticket. Was the finals MVP, I believe, right?
Of course, bro. I would start him too.
Yeah, I have to start him.
For me, this was easy.
I'm going to. I love Sheed. I'm a bench Chris Webber.
Ooh.
And
Damn.
I guess I gotta cut Sheed, man. I know Sheed was nice, but Chris Webber, bro, people don't know. This man
solid on the Kings, bro.
And the Kings and the Warriors too, bro. But the Kings, man, like, I don't think people realize, like, the Kings damn near should have had that championship. If it weren't for that weird thing that went on. With the ref and, people thinking that they called a game. Like,
never know.
that was over the Lakers,
They
man.
definitely got robbed.
Yeah, you a Laker fan. He's a Laker fan. He's saying that. So,
But you never know what could have happened. So.
You never know. But, I mean, he got them there. He got them that close.
Yeah. C-Web was solid. Mine was different, though.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Go ahead with what you had to say.
Sheed, man.
Even when he was on the Blazers, too, bro. He was raw, bro.
I just feel like...
And he's an NBA champion.
She was nice. She was like one of the first stretch fours, right?
Bro.
Yeah, really.
And he can play defense.
Honestly, man,
with his little headband and the
tough,
patch,
man.
And his Air Force.
I'm gonna cut him, but honestly, like if you ask me tomorrow, I might bench him. That's how close it is, bro.
Mine was different.
Yeah, I mean you probably swap those because that's the only
of course.
One.
Started KG.
Yeah, of course. That's not even a
benched Rasheed Wallace.
Rasheed Wallace
and cut Chris Webber.
Really? What was your
I mean,
reasoning for that?
Chris Webber was solid to me, like we just said on the Warriors and Kings. But man, ball don't lie, bruh. Man, ball don't lie. I just like those players that like they hoop and then they got that mouthpiece to talk the game.
She was a real nigga too.
Ball don't lie.
Sheed was that type of dude. Like I would see him doing trick shots. I remember I used to see him do that little. He'd have 2 balls in his hand and then shoot both of them, and then they both went in the hoop.
Sheed was solid.
Like he had that touch too. So he was nice.
Key piece to the 2004 Pistons, bro.
He did. Yeah, he does have a ring too.
Okay,
he does have a ring.
Second one.
Yeah.
Play the GM.
Okay.
Start, bench, cut. Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
6th man of the year. Damn. Lou Williams. 6th man of the year. Manu.
Oh!
Ginobili.
Oh, why are you doing this to me?
Another 6th man of the year.
Oh! Why are you doing this to me, man?
Start, bench, cut.
God. All in their prime. Fuck. Lou Williams, how old is he now? Like,
how old is he?
Yeah, he's not really that.
Oh, bro, I think he's up there in age,
but he don't look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's like
same thing with Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, fucking Benjamin Button ass niggas, man.
Man left the bubble. He went to go to the funeral, but went to stop by the strip club to get some wings. Bro.
People trying to say that's not a big to get some wings,
bro. I ain't true.
Is that all he went to do? If that's all he went to do, then it's not a big deal. But okay, yeah, that's tough.
Man, shit, I would stop by the strip
Manu, bro, to me, he got a special place to me, bro.
Bro, I used to hate the Spurs because of that dude.
Manu got a special place to me, bro. That's actually my favorite. I'm not even a Spurs. I gotta start Manu, bro. Manu to me might be the best 6th man that ever lived. To be honest,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go Jamal just off of just his pure
bucket getter,
and just his fucking
effortless,
just longevity, bro. And I gotta cut Lou. I mean, they're all nice. But I mean, one gotta go.
I think mine was pretty similar.
Yeah, Manu.
I'm gonna start Manu.
Manu is one of those dudes you just watch because like he was a wizard, bro. You didn't know what he was gonna do, man.
Man,
God,
Manu, Ginobili. I'm gonna start Manu. I'm gonna cut Lou Will, and I'm gonna bench Jamal Crawford.
Okay, so that's like mine. It's similar, bro. It's the same.
And the last final one.
Okay.
Play the GM. Start, bench, cut.
Okay.
Montrezl Harrell.
Trace.
Nene.
Nene, damn.
In their prime. Okay. In their prime.
Okay, Nene was beasting.
Because they play similar, bro.
Yeah, Nene was a beast.
And this other dude played similar to them. Okay. Kenneth Faried.
Fuck.
They're like
Manimal.
Yes,
God
bro.
Damn.
They all had similar games, bro.
What happened to him, man? What that man, China or something?
Injuries, bro.
Yeah, I know. Injuries, bro. He came back like 1 year, like 2018 or some shit, and then just
it was injuries. He was solid though.
He had a nickname, so that means he's right. I'll probably have to. Damn, the name was nice though. I'll start Kenneth. Oh no! I'll start Trez. I'll start Trez. I'll bench Kenneth, and then I'll cut Nene.
I'm not mad at you for that. Yeah. Mine was similar. Nene. I would start Montrez.
Yeah.
I'll cut Nene.
Nene.
And I'll bench Kenneth Faried.
So you cut Nene. Okay, so that was the same.
Yeah.
No. You cut Fareed.
I benched
you cut
Fareed. I cut Nene.
Okay. Yeah, Nene. Yeah, because they just seem tougher and more athletic to me. I mean, Nene was raw in his. I may have had some recency bias off of that though.
Nene was solid.
He was solid though.
Nene was solid, but I had to cut him. Sorry, Nene.
I mean, out of those three, one gotta go.
Sorry, Nene.
It don't mean that he's trash.
And for our last and final segment, player of the game.
The player of the game.
Black Stars Sports Podcast.
Not the Showtime. We dropped that.
Of the game. Coming up. All right. Our last and final segment.
Yep.
We have the Black Stars Player of the Week or Player of the Podcast. I want to go with my boy. You already know.
Wait,
he's doing great things.
It's not gonna be somebody you have to rat them off.
No.
Say who it is?
I'm just gonna say who it is because this person is. He's known on the court, but what he's done off the court, especially since people be hating on him sometimes, because I think he's misjudged, is Kyrie Irving.
Wow. Damn, curveball, plot twist.
Yeah. Did you not hear what happened a couple of days ago?
I did, yeah. He
So I just I'm going to go ahead and find that article because I want to give Kyrie Irving a huge applause.
Listen, Kyrie, as much as I say about Kyrie, the dude's a good dude. Like,
bro,
he's a good dude. He just be saying some shit sometimes.
He's
I'm
built
like,
differently, bro.
I don't know if you should have said it in that way at that time, but he's not malicious or nothing like that. Like I don't get that vibe.
It comes from a good place.
It all comes from a good place. He just sometimes the way he I think articulates himself or says it, he may have to, I guess, be sensitive to certain things.
Yeah.
But I mean he's not like a bad guy.
No, he's not. And especially where okay, first let me read this.
Right.
So why we're giving him the player of the game or player of the pod.
Yep.
So the Brooklyn Nets, Kyrie Irving commits $1.5 million to help pay WNBA players who opted out.
Man,
so
that's some real shit.
New York, Kyrie Irving is helping to make sure WNBA players can sit out the season and not stress about a paycheck.
Right.
The Brooklyn Nets star is committing $1.5 million to supplement the income of players who choose not to play this season, whether because of the coronavirus concerns or social justice reasons. The funds will come from the KAI Empowerment Initiative that Irving launched Monday.
Right.
It will also provide players with a financial literacy program created by UBS. So, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but shout out Kyrie.
Was the WNBA going to pay these players? Or like, were they going to reimburse them if they...
I don't even know. So
that's insane.
That would be crazy if the WNBA don't, like, the players who don't play don't get paid. So just him doing this, like, he didn't have to do it.
Because that's what I was thinking. I don't. Because I mean they're still in their no, because you have to play the games, right?
Yeah.
You gotta play the games.
Wasn't that what Victor Oladipo had to do? He had to show up to get that $5 million. That's what I heard.
I mean that's
what I heard.
I mean that's because why else would they rush him back like that? And that was he had an ACL injury, so that's not like one of those. That's like them trying to rush Clay back.
That's a different story for a different day. I don't know what's going on with the. I don't know what's going on.
That's why when I heard that, because it went for because for me it was wild because it happened so fast. So it was almost like, oh, he might come back. There's rumors. Oh, and then all of a sudden, like I see him on the court.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa, no.
And he gave a cool 8.
Cool. Look at Oladipo. He should be dropping 20 plays.
Bro, has he been that all-star caliber? When's the last time you... Bro, that was like 2 years ago,
he got hurt,
right?
But that was because he got hurt. It wasn't because he lost it.
True. Oh, yeah, I'm being like the Pacers. My bad. Yeah, I'm not going to cut... But I don't know what's going on with the Pacers and Victor Oladipo. But no, I wanted to shout out Kyrie Irving. Yeah. Especially...
Deserves it.
Since WNBA, like I wasn't a huge fan of the WNBA before, but I watched the game this past weekend,
bro.
And I was like, bruh, hey, I'm gonna watch the WNBA games more. Like
fundamentally, bro.
Aja Wilson, Las Vegas Aces.
Maya Moore, bro. I wish she was watching it. Like, I wish she was back. I want her to come back, bro. I know that she's doing stuff.
She rolled too. They say that she's like the LeBron of the WNBA.
So is she coming back or what?
I don't know.
She probably not, honestly.
I mean, she
might come back 1 year and it's like one of those like.
Why would she come back now? Yeah. Oh, she's doing great things outside of basketball.
Yeah, I know.
Continue that work. She was
just
already
for the fan in me.
She was already a player of the pod.
Or she don't need to even come back. I mean, she could retire. She's already.
Oh no, she's set. But
yeah,
shout out Kyrie, and thank you for being the player of our pod.
Yep. So that wraps up today's episode 8. Everybody take care. Wear your mask. Social distance. Be in the room with what is it? 10 or less.
10 or less. 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart. Y'all can take care of yourselves, man. Wash your hands.
Sanitize.
All that.
If you're sick, stay inside.
Yep. We're gonna see y'all later.